Hey guys, it's your friend Keith here again at Essex Recording Studios. We're in the kitchen of the studio, just outside London in England, and I've got a very, very rare guitar to show you today. If you've been following me, you're one of the friends already, you already know that I'm a huge fan of Jackson and Charvel guitars. I apologize for the pug. She's playing with her little squeak toy down there. But yeah, so a huge fan of the Jackson and Charvel guitars. Well, I'm going to give you a little history lesson here because this is the rarest of the rare. This is a 1991 Jackson Custom Shop USA Charvel Dimas Super Strat. They only made 75 of them. They've got an ash body and they came in translucent blue and translucent red. To my knowledge, those are the only two colors. Gold hardware. You've got to check out this bridge. So yes, it's a Jackson branded bridge, licensed under FLOYD Rose, but look at that. Made in Germany by SCHALLER, or SCHALLER, I don't know how you pronounce that. So you've got the Jackson name, the FLOYD Rose name, and the SCHALLER name, all on the same premium German-made bridge. It doesn't get rarer than that, guys. And it looks just gorgeous. Look at the quality of the gold on there. Same thing with the knobs. You've got a three-way selector switch here and two-way toggles. It looks like the little gold ring around the three-way switch has come off. You can source another one online from any guitar parts store. Pretty general piece of hardware there. Your nut looks great. And again, all of the Allen keys, everything's good. It's loosened right now because it was just shipped. You have the Fender Strat traditional headstock. Now this is what's awesome about this guitar. So this is before Fender bought Jackson and Charvel. And to have this headstock is just incredibly rare. Because if you know, in '95 they reissued these American Dimas Charvel guitars. And they couldn't use this headstock. They had to use an altered one that, in my opinion, doesn't look so nice. So very, very rare. It's got the iconic skunk stripe that you see on the back of Fender headstocks. Let's go ahead and pull it out of its case, which it comes with the original case here. I'll show you. So from this era, 1991, this is out of the Ontario, California factory. You can see it's got the Jackson plate, made in USA, on the case. Also, if we flip this over, you will see the tuners are all Jackson sealed tuners. Got a one-piece maple neck, very much in the tradition of the original Super Strats, which were, you know, Fender Strats on steroids, which is exactly what this is. And then your neck plate, you have the Jackson Made in USA neck plate. There's your serial number, 7578. Airport Drive, Ontario, California, USA. So again, very cool, very rare guitar. The Charvels were supposed to be the high-end imports from Japan. You know, you have like the Model 6, this 650XL, Model 1, Model 1 all the way through 6. And to get a USA-made one out of the Jackson Custom Shop with the Fender headstock and an ash body, like properly done, just like a Fender Strat, this is just incredibly rare. Not to mention this bridge. Like, good luck ever finding another one of these bridges with all three brands stamped on it and being a German-made one. Pickups. Neck and middle pickup are Jackson branded. I'm not quite sure what this one is. Generally, they're DiMarzios, I think, but I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I don't know a whole lot about the history of this guitar, other than that, from what I've read online, they were released only in the European market, and that might have a lot to do with why they got away with this headstock. And they only made 75 of them. Those are the two things I've seen consistently on the various Jackson forums and other websites online, other descriptions when I've seen historical ads. Those are the two facts that come up. But I was 6 years old when this guitar was made, so I don't know what the marketing thoughts were and, you know, what the design and intentions were for the targeted audience. No idea. All I know is that this guitar is totally awesome, super rare. Where do you get ash bodies on Jackson guitars? You just don't. And when do you get USA Charvels with the Fender headstock completely proper during this era? I mean, you just don't. So if you want to own one of the 75, it is for sale on our website, EssexRecordingStudios.com. It's for sale on Reverb. It will probably be going on our eBay page as well here in the UK. We ship and sell internationally to absolutely any country in the world that isn't being sanctioned by the UN for nuclear weapons violations. So if you're in North Korea, I'm sorry, but you can't get this. Other than that, guys, I think you've got a really good idea of what this guitar is like in person. Let's talk about a few blemishes before we go. Little bit of splits in the lacquer. Couple little marks down there. Let's get in focus. We already mentioned the little ring absent there. And then on the back, you can see a little bit of checking in lines in the clear coat. Some scratches on the back plate. Obviously, this is what they call the buckle rash. But very mild, nothing through the wood. Now, I just want to show you all the angles. That wood grain looks totally beautiful through there. And you've got nice detail in this maple neck. All the way through. Awesome, guys. Well, that's the guitar. That is the 1991 limited edition, 1 of 75, Charvel San Dimas Strat out of the Jackson, USA Custom Shop. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I've got a crazy rare Jackson coming in the next few days. It's supposed to be here on Friday. That's the aluminum Roswell Rhodes from 1996. They only made about like 100 of them. This was used in the Silverchair Freak music video. Well, I've got one. I had 2 of the wood ones on the channel. I finally laid down the cash to get the aluminum one. There was one for sale here in the UK. It's like barely ever even been played, and I can't wait to show that one to you too. If you're new tuning into this, join the family, guys. Click subscribe. I get a lot of rare Charvels, Jacksons, Gibsons, everything. Anything that's cool, I try and get it. Anything that's unique or has a story to tell, I try and buy it and show it to you guys. And also, if you want to record, we've got full accommodation here at the studio in the UK. We have bands that fly in from all over the world, spend a week or 2 with us recording with me and our producer and engineer, James Curtis Thomas. And you can use stuff like this. As long as it's still in inventory, these are available for artists to record with. And we love putting these unique guitars and instruments on various artist tracks, you know. It just adds to the story, and it builds a great palette of tones and sounds that you can use on your premium recordings, guys. So I'm going to sign off. I'm on my way to London for the film premiere with Bruce Dickinson. He's going to be there of his new documentary, Scream to Me Sarajevo, where he went with his side band, not Iron Maiden, but another band, to go to the war zone and kind of rally the troops and build the morale for the local population. So cool. So he's going to be there, and we're going to do a live question and answer session with him afterwards. I'll try and get some pics and video if I can of that, guys, but we're really excited. So I got to run. I'll be back tomorrow with more videos. I've got a Les Paul Deluxe from 1975 that was owned by the guy who toured with the Shadows and wrote their hit song Apache. Google that one if you don't know it. You've definitely heard it before. So yeah, I'm going to go. The pug says bye. Say bye, pug. I guess that's okay. And we'll see you soon in the next video, guys. Take it easy. Bye.